What is up, everybody? You know who this is. This is Jason the Baptist, Jason the Messiah. He who is holy, what? The one and motherfucking only. Just Jason, Jason Christ, hustle hard. So, what is up, everybody? I know it's been a long time, and I do apologize for that. I really need to be keeping up on these hustle hard videos. I had a real kind of a hard reality hit on me with a buddy of mine who told me, he's like, you built up this thing and we all watch for your videos and they help us so much, and then you just fucking disappear. And that's what happened. Like I said, a lot of shit going on. So let's talk about some of that shit going on real quick before I kind of get to a little we'll get to a little hustle hard video. All right, that it's kind of funny, it's kind of not funny at the same time. Some real deal shit. Hope you liking the beard there, right? All right, so first and foremost, some changes in the life that have been pretty big. I will no longer be down at MTI. I loved teaching body piercing down there. Well, not necessarily there per se, but I loved teaching body piercing. I do feel that is probably where I need to go in the next phase of the body piercing career that I've been in now since the fucking late 90s, Too long, right? Too long. No, it's just that I do feel that it's kind of the next spot for me to really pass on all of the knowledge that's been given to me to those that really want it. Obviously, I've got a wealth of knowledge over the last decades of being in the industry and working full-time in the industry for over 20 years. So that is the next goal. So while I will no longer be in Miami teaching, watch for me here in Vegas because there's some shit coming in the works. I'm actually trying to work on it, and maybe we'll get that school going here in Las Vegas. Okay, that was part of the reason for me even going down there, is to really kind of learn the ways of what they're doing as well. In truth, once I found out it wasn't going to be full time, which I was told it would be a move to a full-time situation, I realized that I didn't want to fuck with it. It's kind of hard to jump back and forth between Las Vegas and Miami every month. Plus, the living conditions were shit where I was at. I mean, I can go on and on about all that stuff, but it just wasn't going to be a full-time situation. So I was kind of like, fuck it. I can do the exact same thing here in Vegas and just do it on my own. So that's what I'm doing. Now, another one. I will no longer be at XS Ink Tattoo. I will now be at Gold Souls, which is literally just down the street. So look us up on Instagram. I will put the phone number up. I'm going to be real. I fucking spaced. I never really looked at the number to call the shop. It's the exact same number as XS's, as the old XS number for the Gold Souls, okay? Same phone number. Pretty much everybody's the same. I'm not really going to go into why it became two separate shops. It's really got nothing to do with me on that end, But I went with my buddy Nick and my little brother, basically. I've known him vast majority of my life. So I went with him down to Gold Souls, and it's just fucking beautiful shop. Coming together super, super nicely. We're pretty much already there, A little bit of tightening a few inspections we gotta do still, and we'll be there every day for all of your needs. Okay, come see me at Gold Souls though. I've already got a lot of people hitting me up, and just text me, all of you that have my number, and I will figure out an appointment for you to get you in as soon as possible. Okay, now let's get to the hustle hard video aspect of this. All right. This is going to sound like a cheesy one, and it really doesn't apply to me as much. It's kind of funny. I have a lot of people, obviously, you guys know out there, that will kind of complain and, this and that, and what was this, what was that, Jason, all of that. I had a homegirl that was complaining to me the other day that she can never find a man because she can't find the man that she wants. And I was like, well, tell me what you want. It's just, well, I don't want a man who fucking sits on the couch all day. I don't want a man who sits around and plays video games. I don't want a man who hangs out with his friends and drinks beer. I don't want this. I don't want that. I said, okay, cool, cool, cool. You already told me everything that you don't want. Now tell me what you do. Well, I just want a man that'll make me happy. So, okay, cool. But he can't do all that other shit. But I said, hey, baby girl, you do all of that shit. That's all stuff you do. You sit on the couch and play video games. You sit around and smoke pot and drink beer. You hang out with your friends. You do all these same things. She goes, well, I don't want a man that sleeps around. I said, homegirl, you sleep around. She says, well, that's because I'm a new woman, whatever, and I can do what I want. Women do whatever we want these days. I said, okay, 100% fair to that. You do you, boo-boo. But here's the thing. Now you're saying you don't want a man that does the exact same things that you do. Okay? And I think that's what we need to talk about real quick. You see, here's some reality. This goes for guys as well as girls. All right? The whole traditional aspect that used to be out there, I will use this is going to sound misogynistic as fuck, but the good woman. She cooks, she cleans, takes care of the rugrats, like all that type of shit. Okay? And she doesn't work, all of this stuff. That shit don't exist anymore, all right? I really don't think it ever did. That was some idealized Leave It to Beaver fucking post-war bullshit, all right? The good dude who goes to the office every single day and bust his ass, or don't even bust his ass, whatever, goes to the office every day, drives home and gets home, has his scotch while he's sitting down in his chair, and then hangs out with the Beaver and Wally, whatever, and plays football in the yard. That shit don't exist either, all right? It never did. It was just some bullshit for the TV. Here's reality. Life is hard. So odds are, if you're with somebody, and if you're not, you're working. They're working. If you got kids, Rugrats is probably in safekey, and they probably got the babysitter or whatever, the daycare, all that shit, which is expensive. Believe me, I know. I remember paying like $200 a week and being told it was a deal, and it was when I looked. So, right there, it's all gone. Women don't cook and clean and want to be house spinsters. That's not something they look forward to in life. They're not like, ooh, I hope I get to stay at home so I can cook and clean and serve a motherfucker. And most men don't want to go and be like, well, I wish I could just go bust my ass all day so I could have somebody sit at home. It don't work that way. So, you have to realize if you don't want a man that doesn't want to sit around and drink beer when he's not working or smoke pot and play video games, you probably can't be that girl. Or at least you can't be that girl who says you don't want that shit. Because if you're already doing all the same shit, what you really need to be doing is saying, I want somebody. I don't give a fuck what it is. You could have, I don't give a shit, gay, straight, bi, trans, whatever it is that floats your boat. Lesbian, gay, QTs. I'm sorry, I don't know all the acronyms or pronouns and all that. But like I said, if you're from the moon, whatever. Be a moon person. I don't care about any of that type of shit. All I want people to do is be happy. So, regardless of what it is you think you want in an idealized version, realize that that's not going to happen. Realize as well, you're not going to get a fixer-upper person you can build into what you want. Look for somebody who's going to make you happy. I told homegirl, I said, all right, cool. You say you don't want this guy, like I said, that smokes weed and plays video games, hangs out, drinks beer on the couch, watches TV, and does all this other crap that you do every single day. You don't want a guy who goes and hangs out with his friends at the bar that you do. I said, why don't you look for that exact same motherfucking dude? Because it is a guy version of you. And that way, all you have to worry about is being happy. And if you find that you can't be happy with somebody who's doing the exact same things that you are, well, maybe you really need to focus on yourself a little bit more than, try to worry about somebody else in your life, all right? And I think that's kind of what all of us need to do. I mean, hey, I got lucky. I got a really great woman. But truth be told, I probably don't deserve her. I'll be the first to admit that I've been that guy in my life that probably most women shouldn't date. I've been that guy who's usually had, until, about 7, 8 years ago, I was that dude that had 4 or 5 girlfriends, at a time. I was that dude that fucking hung out at the bar. And I was that guy who did all the shit that you wouldn't want a guy to do. But, so I got lucky. And, I actually know it. So I treat it right because, I could lose it really easily. But look for somebody that just makes you happy. In fact, here's the real key. Don't look. The moment you start to look, you're not going to find it. It's just the way it works, and I hate to say it because it's so fucking cheesy, oh, don't look for love, you'll find it, and you will, and that's all I could tell her, and that's all I could tell you. So if you're struggling out there and you're like, well, I'm really looking for somebody, stop looking for anybody. The moment you stop, the universe will fall into place. If you say, I don't want all the same traits that I have about myself, stop. You can't expect to get with somebody that virtually does the same things you do. Just accept it. And maybe those things that you do that make you happy, maybe it'll make you happy doing them with somebody else together. And definitely don't look for anything, some idealized version of a reality that never existed other than on TV anyway, okay? You'll be fine. All right, so I will be getting back to these videos. We're going to be doing them, hopefully, you know what? I'm going to try to get them going again every day. At least something up there for y'all, all right? As always, check me out, Hustle Hard. You can catch me at my Facebook page. You can catch me on my Instagram. You can catch me on the YouTube, right? Maybe I'll make a Hustle Hard TikTok. I have kind of one. I use it for my regular shit. You can get me on that too, actually. So there you go. Okay, so to the point. Thank you all once again. I will not be a stranger any longer. I've been I kind of look at it like this. Lately, I've been helping some homies try to build their dream. And in the middle of it all, I've kind of let my own dream slip a little bit, and I can't let that happen. So this is my dream, to be able to talk to all of you all the time, to be able to help all of you. Always check out the books, Amazon.com, Jason Terhune. Holy shit, I gotta tell you. First and foremost, the Adamu series, done. All 5 books are out now. You can get all 5 books. I think that's really bitching. This is the first actual series like that I've finished. The other series that are like that, I have The Country Boys, which I got 1 book left, and it's just been really hard to write because it's like kind of like closing a chapter in my life, as well as the Vincent series, which I don't know if I'll ever stop, to be real. But that's done. The new book being worked on right now. Holy shit. This book, when I put this thing out, I might have to put it under a different goddamn name because you guys are all going to look at me like I am the devil. For real, probably. But it's really fun to write. So we'll see where it goes, all right? Well, until later, remember, as we say in old Las Vegas, deuces, my adopted hometown, of course. And as they say in old Canada, peace out, right? Yeah, well, Canadians and their geese. Oh, well. All right, I'm out. Deuces. I will see you all soon, probably tomorrow or the next. All right, bye.